Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everybody had a great week. I know I did. I'm a little bit sore, but I am here. Uh, the wife and I had went for a trip over to Orlando. We went to Universal Studios for 2 days and kind of a nice little getaway. We got us a hotel and did a 2 day trip out there. We have annual passes, so we go frequently, but we haven't probably been in over a year this time. So, yeah, it was a nice little getaway. I'm a little bit sore from all the walking. I'm not used to doing that heavy walking that we did. We must have probably did 10, 15 miles in like 2 days of just walking around the park. And boy, am I feeling it. I'm eating ibuprofen like they're candy. But nonetheless, I am here and ready to go. Guys, this is part two of our Sovremenny Trumpeter 1/200 scale build. And video one, we went over the hull. We got the hull taken care of. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that video and then come back to this one. In this video, guys, we are tackling the rear deck. We're following along with the instructions. That's what it's got us tackling next. So let's just go ahead and get right on into it, guys. Welcome back to Miles and Beer. All right, guys, really quick, I just want to let everybody know the build that we are doing and any of my builds that you see on my channel. Guys, these are not tutorials. They're not instructions on how to build these kits. This is simply a documentation on how I built it. Everybody's going to have their own way of doing it. Sometimes, the colors might not be what somebody else's colors are going to be, and that's okay because it's my model. I'm building it my way. So just to go ahead and put that out there, so if there's any rivet counters out there, I don't care. It's my model. I'm building it my way. So guys, let's go ahead and get right on into it. We got to go ahead and take care of these decks. And what I did is I primed and painted the decks. There was three of them. Well, there's one deck, but there's three pieces to the deck. And I went ahead and painted each one. In this video here, so in the future videos, you're not going to see the painting of the deck because I've already done it on this video here. So, but today we are going to be working on the rear deck. So let's go ahead and get this thing, let's get it primed and painted, and be right back. Here is our rear deck all painted and ready to go, and we have a whole bunch of little tad bits that we got to get onto this thing. Let me show you an image from the instructions so you can kind of get an idea of what we're going to be doing. Be right back. Okay guys, here's the instructions for our rear deck. We are going to be concentrating first on the image to the left. This is the deck we're going to be working on, and let's start up with this little top thing where we're going to make two of these pieces. We need J61, J62, and J63. So let's do it. All right, so what I did is I used several different colors to make these three pieces just to kind of break it up a little bit. I figured it'd look better than one solid color. So for these bottom pieces here on the, let me get this image back up here. Where are we at? Right here on this bottom gear looking piece, I used where is it here? The Vallejo light green, okay? And then on the shaft part, I went ahead and used the XF25, Tamiya XF25. It's a light sea gray, okay? And then on the top piece, that cap, I just did that a flat black. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, instructions show the pieces going right there. I got those circled in orange. So let's go ahead and set those in, and then we'll proceed forward. Be right back. All right, guys. This should be simple enough. There we go. Sorry, guys, I'm keep getting off the camera. I need to. There we go. Let's get our other one installed. There we go, simple enough. I guess let's proceed forward. All right, let's tackle the rest of this, guys. We have all these little bits that still got to go on. Let's go ahead and get those things painted a gray and be right back. All right, these are all the parts for our next step. I have them stuck to tape. I don't just need to prime it and paint it. And then I made a little diagram to help me identify. This is a photo of the pieces, guys. And all I did was put some part numbers next to each one. That way I can not misidentify anything and put anything in its wrong place. So there we have it. All right, guys, these are parts J73. They are the cleats, the rope cleats. And I painted those a flat black. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get those attached to the deck. Guys, there you have it. That completes that step. Wasn't really a whole lot to it. Very, very simple and brief. I tried to, keep this video short, as there wasn't much building involved in this first step that we did. It was basically just single pieces that we glued and stuck in the, the holes in on the deck. We did a little bit of painting, and yeah, so there we have it. I'm going to put some pictures in at the end, guys. The pictures do better justice than this camera does. But we got all the little bits in. My big fat fingers made it through the tedious process. There we go. And like I said, guys, I will put pictures on at the end here for you. So, okay, let me flip this camera back around. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, there we have it. Not the most entertaining of build videos, but we have got to start. We're definitely on a start. That's going to complete step one of the deck. Now, there's two parts to the rear deck. So next weekend, we're going to start on the second half. And let me just throw up the instruction sheet so you can see what's coming up. Be right back. All right, guys, this is what we're going to tackle next week. This is part two of the rear deck. A little bit more to put together, a little bit more building on this one. We got the reels that we're going to be putting together that is shown on top, and the rest of the bits for the rear deck. So should be a little bit more entertaining than today's was. All right, guys, I appreciate you following along with this build today. It was a whole lot of fun, even though there wasn't a whole lot to it. Like I said, it was simple, but maybe that's kind of cool. Start off simple and build into the more tedious stuff, right? Get ourselves warmed up. Yeah, next week should be a lot better of a build, guys. We have things that we're actually putting together. I think there's some photo etch stuff coming up next weekend. And yeah, so guys, once again, I appreciate you following along with me. Thanks. Appreciate everybody who's been subbing. And yeah, everybody have a great week. I will see you back next weekend. We'll do it all over again. Bye-bye.